Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about. Coming out of the parish of St. James, St. Anne's, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of St. James. Woman dies from burn injuries after uncle allegedly doses her and her sister with acid in Barrett Town. So we'll get into the report. A woman has tragically succumbed to severe burn injuries months after her uncle, Levi McDonald, allegedly dosed her and her sister with acid during a heated argument in Barrett Town. The deceased has now been identified as 35-year-old Antoinette Campbell. Reports indicate that on March 10, around 3 p.m., McDonald was engaged in an argument with one of the sisters over a water-related issue. The dispute escalated when Antoinette intervened in a fit of rage. McDonald allegedly threw corrosive substance at both women, resulting in devastating injuries. Emergency services rushed the victims to the hospital, where medical staff report that their clothing was completely burned off due to the acid, leaving them with extensive burns across their bodies. Antoinette was admitted in critical condition, while the other sister also sustained serious injuries. Despite ongoing medical treatment, Antoinette lost her battle for survival on Saturday, October 5th. Following her dropout, the police announced that McDonald could now face murder charges in addition to the initial charge of assault occasioning grievously bodily harm. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. Andrew. University student charged in road death of Good Samaritans offered $3 million bail. A St. Andrew man charged with 2 counts of causing dropouts by dangerous driving in a double fatal crash on Washington Boulevard was offered $3 million bail when he appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Monday. The accused 22-year-old student, Tor Anar McIntosh, of a Kingston 6 address, is to surrender travel documents and report once weekly to the police. He is not permitted to drive any motor vehicle. McIntosh is charged in the death of 37-year-old Javon Rodney, a motor vehicle inspector of Dogwood Place, Enavonville in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and 50-year-old businessman Mark Garrick of Rudolph Avenue, Kingston 20. Duane Park police report that about 3:35 a.m., Rodney and Garrick were traveling in a vehicle when they stopped along the roadway to assist another motorist who had an accident. The 2 men were reportedly standing along the roadway when they were hit by a motor car. The injured men were taken to the hospital, where they later succumbed to their injuries. McIntosh was arrested and charged. He is being represented by attorney Peter Champagne and Samaritan Campbell. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. Catherine. Man taken out in knife attack at Linstead Bus Park. The Linstead police have arrested a man in connection with the dropout of a teenager who dropped out from stab wounds he received in the town center last night. The deceased has now been identified as 19-year-old Andrew Creary of Chesterfield District in Linstead, St. Catherine. Reports indicate that around 10:30 p.m. on October 6, Creary was among a group of 4 men who attacked another man inside the bus park. During the confrontation, the man was hit in the face and sustained bruises and other injuries. In the ensuing melee, the suspect allegedly stabbed Creary in the chest. Creary was taken to the Livingston Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. Following the incident, the suspect turned himself into police and was taken into custody on suspicion of a murder. No official motive has been established for Creary dropout. The Livingston Criminal Investigation Branch is currently investigating the matter. Now, people, we'll move to the Garda Parish and we'll talk about a girl clown. Suspect being sought following fatal stabbing in St. Anne. Detectives in St. Anne are searching for a suspect in the fatal stabbing of a man in Claremont on Sunday. The victim has now been identified as 38-year-old Joseph Baker, a farmer of Cowley in the parish. According to the police, around 8 p.m., Mr. Baker was walking with his girlfriend on the Cowley main road when they passed a bar operated by a man said to be the ex-boyfriend of the woman. On seeing Mr. Baker in the company of the woman, the suspect allegedly attacked and stabbed him in the chest. Mr. Baker dropped out on the scene. His attacker fled the scene. Girl clown. Now, people, we'll move on. Last but not least, bizarre. Twin brothers driving separate motorbikes after 9-9 collided and died. So we'll get into the report. In a case of together at birth, together at death, residents here have been left puzzled following the passing of twin brothers in what they are describing as a bizarre collision while driving separate motorcycles after an event at a dead yard in the nearby Spot Valley community. Dropout are Kenroy Miller, otherwise called Gunny, and Vinroy Miller, otherwise called Stammer. The brothers, who were from a section of the Barrett town called Compound, were 29 years old. The news media visited the house yesterday and found premises locked up. However, several young men nearby stated that they are astonished at the development involving the twin brothers. This is mysterious, man. You have to go into your crystal ball because we don't really understand this. This is not anything normal, one man said. How two brothers really lick up and dead so? That puzzling my youth, he added, choosing not to be identified. He explained that the situation is even more devastating as the brothers were at a 9-night event for a friend in Spot Valley before the collision. The two men had come from a dead yard for a girl that died overseas, and to see this now, it's strange, but he continued. According to the police, about 12:15 on Saturday morning, both men were driving separate motorcycles in the opposite direction when they reportedly collided. The police were contacted and the Miller men were taken to hospital where they subsequently succumbed to their injuries. Both individuals were reportedly not wearing any protective equipment such as helmet. However, when asked about reports that the brothers had no headlights, the men told the news media they could not confirm. They, however, sought to provide some insight into the lives of Miller brothers, explaining that they were friendly individuals. They are working youths. Them, one work at hotel and one work on site. A good youth them. A man, boy, this rough, one young man said. Another man indicated jokingly that some individuals were reportedly saying this situation seems to be occult related. Some man saying this must be some guzum, meaning warrior or science. Very sad story, people, to see two brothers, twin brothers, drop out, traveling in opposite direction and riding two separate motorcycles. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. one aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.